guys. This is our episode 4 breakdown, teaser breakdown, or
the video that they released. We're going to watch it. We're going to talk about it.
We're going to talk about it.
Yeah.
So here we go.
We have won the Great War. Now we will win the last war. We'll rip her out root and stem.
I mean, how is anybody going to stand up to 2 fully healthy monster dragons?
Well, they're not healthy.
Mostly healthy.
They're not healthy. Okay,
All
so all right. So we start out seeing Cersei. Well, first we see them burning the dead at Winterfell. Huge loss that we took at Winterfell.
Oh, yeah.
All right. So then we go to Cersei and Euron. I want to throw up when I see them together.
Yeah, I mean, they're both staring out the window, looking all smug and crap, like
Over the Golden Company.
Yeah, just looking at
Whatever.
her army. She's probably gotten word of the disaster of Winterfell.
And
she's
so smug.
She's like, oh, well, they probably don't have an army now.
She's got the same look as she had when she blew up the Scepter Baylor. Like,
she does.
I am fucking a badass bitch.
What I'm trying to figure out is how Euron has transitioned from, she said, win me a war, and then...
So,
well, then she gave it up, so
well,
lost.
she gave it up, and now, it looks like he's proposing to her.
Oh, yeah, later
all
in
that.
the trailer. It
It looks like he's getting, the milk and the cookies right now.
Yeah.
He's dangerous. Just mark my words, he's fucking dangerous.
Yeah, I don't trust him, but...
I don't trust him. So... They're looking over the Golden Company. They're 20,000 strong. We don't know what we're going to do with our army yet. We're not sure.
Yeah.
I say we because we are on
You're
the
also
we are on the
Westeros.
we are Team North.
Yes.
What side of the North?
Yeah.
Team
The
Stark.
Direwolves.
So then the next clip
We named you
have-
King of the North.
So the next
North.
part of the clip we have Sansa, Arya, and Jon. They're looking at the pyres. They're mourning their dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of when I watched the trailer, it didn't really show a lot of this, but I found some pictures that HBO posted, so it kind of the perspective made it a lot easier to understand.
Yeah. So they're divided.
You do see
They're divided.
them standing. So Daenerys and her people are kind of standing in one spot.
Yeah,
the Starks are in another spot. So they're all separate.
The bodies
are separated. So I guess they're all mourning their dead separately, and then you see, I think it's. Dany and Grey Worm and I think Sansa and Arya, they all have flames that they're going to light the dead.
Right.
So,
It seems like in the trailer it is a group of people together mourning the dead.
Yes.
But the photos they release later seem to hint at separation between the factions.
yeah, so then he goes into Dany saying, we've won the Great War, now we must win the last war. But the thing about it is, and I don't care, I have been Team Dany since season 1.
Me too.
I love her. I do not feel like she's going to be the Mad King's daughter, whatever. If the North don't rally behind her after what the sacrifices that she just gave for them and the shit that she just did for them, Sansa was, I love Sansa, don't get me wrong, but she was down in the crypts. Nobody was out fighting them.
Right.
No other woman was out fighting like Dany was. She was fighting like
Just
a
going to
boss.
say, the little girl that died with the...
Lyanna Mormont, I'll give you that.
Arya.
Bree, okay.
Just Arya, the one who killed the Night King.
But yeah, Sansa and
people that
they
want power.
did not.
Yeah,
Yes.
people that want power were not out.
Yeah.
Jorah told her, the North is different. You have to prove yourself. And this is her proving herself.
She
and
was.
if the North don't rally behind her, if she has not proved herself to the North by now.
In the trailer, it looks like, when she's given that
Yes.
speech, it looks like they
what
are
it almost
rallying
looks
behind
like?
her.
It almost looks like a wedding feast.
Yeah,
it almost
kinda does.
looks like a wedding feast.
Well, and-
like Edmure Tully's and at the Twins when he was marrying Rosalette or whatever her name was, the red wedding. It looks like I don't know. It looks like a wedding feast. Maybe they're just celebrating their win. I don't know.
It only makes sense for me, with Dany and Jon. That could be a true king and a queen.
It could, absolutely.
Yes.
we'll talk about that on our other episode where
Right.
we're gonna discuss a little more about that. But so I mean, she's talking about. We're gonna win this last war. Do we
Right.
even have an army still? Like, I
Okay,
know we
Right.
see some
so
Unsullied-
let's talk about that. So, what can Lord Glover? Let me tell you something, Lord Glover.
Please.
I have had it with you. Okay,
Yeah.
so somebody needs to go. I don't care if it's John. I don't care if it's Sansa. I don't care if it's Arya or Dany. Somebody needs to go and like behead that motherfucker because all these promises that he has made, like he promised. Like, he keeps reneging on his shit. Like, he has promised to House Stark, and he does not... what is Leon Morris? He refused the call.
Right? That's
Yeah.
what I was going to say.
Yeah, and, we need to take care of that shit. Like,
Right.
Lord Glover, we are coming for you.
Yeah. All of Westeros and the North were
So
coming for you.
anyways, what we need to, if he's not dead, if the Night King didn't get to him, we need to take care of that because you cannot refuse the call when you are called and you're
Yeah.
promised to someone.
I mean, that's their oath in the
Yeah.
North.
That's
That's
yes.
what they do.
So we need to take care of Lord Glover, but kill that motherfucker and take his banner, like the people that follow him. So that's we can build an army with that. We've got Ed Martulli in the Riverlands. We've got all of Walter Frey people,
Yeah.
all of his bannermen because Arya killed all them.
Yeah.
So we can,
Speaking of somebody coming for somebody, how about Arya getting a little more Gendry?
Oh, yeah, I know. She's getting some
Hello.
smooch in there. I mean, she does deserve it.
yeah,
Yes.
let me
Shit,
tell you
that's
something.
a-
Arya,
that's a
Maisie
reward.
Williams, you do whatever you want, boo.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's all on you, boo.
Yeah.
She is the
I mean,
new
Drake
Riley.
even shouted her out on the Billboard Music Awards.
Like,
Did y'all see that
legit.
shit? Like, straight up.
I mean, I think there should be maybe a line of people waiting to get a little bit of Arya.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the thing that we shared on our page about
Yeah.
her carrying.
I mean, give me a little bit of Arya.
She's been hospitalized because her back hurts because she
Yeah.
carried the whole show.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
She's
Yeah.
been my favorite from day one. Her and Jon
Absolutely,
Snow and
yeah.
Dany. Let me tell you something. I love her. Okay.
Talk about Sansa and the resting bitch face.
I mean, yeah, she's looking like she's pissed off again, or she has been this whole season.
Like,
she's always looking pissed.
you
about
know,
something.
if I had to put up with Ramsay Bolton for as long as she did,
I mean-
I would
I mean,
have that
she
taste
did
too.
deal
Like
with some
she
shitty people,
okay,
so I understand.
so
I mean,
you know, season one, she's all like, "All I've ever wanted was to be a queen."
Yeah.
You know, whatever. That dream was shot down. She paid her dues. She's back. She's fighting for her family. She's
Yeah.
fighting for the North.
yeah, I mean, we've
you know,
talked about
I
it
forgive her.
in each of these episodes. I mean, they've been so significant for her character's growth. I mean, episode 1 of season 8, we saw her kind of taking on her role, you know,
Yes.
defending the honor
even
of
season
the North.
7.
Oh, yeah.
like she was preparing and she was being the Lady of Winterfell.
Yeah,
I
she's
mean, I
really
will give
still
it.
just try to protect her
Yeah.
home and think about her family.
She doesn't
so
want
she's-
what happened to her family to ever happen
She's
again.
almost like, if you think, it kind of sounds bad, but she's kind of being like Cersei, really, because Cersei is really, even though she's an evil cunt, like
Yeah.
her main goal has been to protect her family this whole time.
One of
So-
my favorite words.
So yeah.
So in
kind
the
of-
books,
it's
Rob-
also the Hound's favorite word.
So in the books, Rob sends a parlay or whatever you want to call it to Cersei, like some terms to Cersei, and says, you know, like, do this, 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 and this. And, like, I feel like Sansa is just, like, trying to honor what Rob wanted, which is what he says in so many words to her is, like, the North is a free country. We do not pay you any more
Right.
taxes. There's no taxes on the North. We don't owe you anything. We're our own people, whatever. And I think that she is trying to do that for the North in Rob's name.
Yeah.
And I get it, you know.
Now, my theory, which is controversial, is that when she was in the crypts in the last episode, she talks to Tyrion and she talks about how that if you're down in the crypts right now, you don't have anything that you can do. And
I didn't take it that way.
agreed.
I felt like she was saying, you know, things would never work between me and you talking to Tyrion because she will never bow to Dany. And I know you took
Yeah.
it differently. I took
Well,
it as that.
Yeah,
you know,
I just
whatever.
think it was a moment. There was a moment of authentic transparency. That's not a word. Transparency, where she was basically admitting that she knows that she doesn't have the strength to go out and fight for the country.
I hope that's the case.
Yeah.
I hope that's not what it is, but I just didn't read it that way.
It
What
won't.
did
It
you
won't
think?
be like she's just not going to give it up like Arya. I'm just kidding. no, but
she took it. She didn't give it up.
Thank you. By God. Yeah. So.
So
Yeah, and I mean, let's go back to what I was talking about at the beginning. We got 2 dragons.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I mean, regardless of the army, we at least still have
Yes.
dragons. Because I was worried about Rhaegar
But
because we didn't really see him at the end of that episode.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
in the teaser thing, we see him.
But
so
the
we know he's
difference
alive.
between, because Aegon, when he conquered the Seven Kingdoms, he had 3 dragons. But the difference between now and then is we have Catelyn, who has made scorpions and like weapons that can take down dragons. So we don't know.
We don't know how it's going to
We
play
don't
out.
know
But
how it's
at
gonna
least,
play out.
At least they have used it against Dany before, so she is aware of that.
That is true.
So
That
she
is
does
true.
kind of have a leg up on that end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cersei may come up with some new wildfire design or some crazy
Right.
shit. She likes to be.
Yeah, she's.
I mean, when you got
batshit.
Qyburn in there making stuff, it's bound to be.
Yeah.
So we also have Dany on the move in
we're
the
finally
trailer.
see
We
some
see her
ship
ships, which I guess have been at White Harbor this whole time.
Yeah,
docked
I
at
was
White
like-
Harbor. So she's on the move. She's headed to, we assume, King's Landing. Could be Dragonstone. I know there's
Maybe they're going back to regroup.
There's a scene where her and Jon are seen at Dragonstone. We also see Jon leave on horseback. We don't know where he's going. Is he going to meet with Cersei to try to do like a parlay or whatever?
Yeah.
We don't know. That's coming up. We've got Euron on one knee.
Your favorite word again.
Yeah, he's a cunt. Like,
Yeah.
Hate fucking hate
Yeah.
him.
hate him. I don't know. Is he proposing to Cersei?
We don't know. We don't know what he's doing. I mean, it could be. I just don't think
he's
she's
going to betray her. Like, because he's not.
God, I hope so.
Like, she's not a trusting
She does
woman
not
either, so
trust
she doesn't
him.
trust
So
him. What's in it for her?
What are
Just the
promises
lock it in.
as
made
soon as she
among
marries
thieves?
him,
Nothing.
Exactly.
as soon
Yeah.
as she marries him and he becomes king, he will kill her ass.
He will kill her. She will kill
It
him.
is
I mean,
not
yeah,
good.
it's-
Or Arya will kill all of them.
Yeah, it's just swapping
Yeah.
faces. Night King
Yeah.
face. Everybody.
Yeah. So,
So the last little audio clip of Dany, she's saying we'll rip her out, root and stem, and that's still speaking to the North and what like from earlier. So
I have some.
Opinions?
I don't know if it's opinions. Like I'm a little confused by the wording of that.
Right.
Just because
Yeah.
Arya says those same things.
Yeah,
while
there's several occurrences in this
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
show
yeah.
where they say root and
those
stem.
words
So-
exactly.
So we know we had Rob say it to Jamie.
Yes.
We have Arya in Walder Frey's face.
So let me say this really quickly. So in the books, when you wear someone's face, you feel their emotions and you say their words. Like when she is wearing Walter Frey's face, what she says is what he actually would say and the emotions that he is actually feeling. Like she's not just wearing his face saying what she would say, she is wearing his face, feeling his emotions, saying what he would say, speaking in his tongue. So that to me, because he is such a ruthless, backstabbing piece of shit, says a lot for Dany to say those exact same words.
Yeah, it's worrisome. I mean,
It's very worrisome.
Well, and what I immediately thought about it is, Dany's saying it, and if she's talking about Cersei, that includes Jamie.
And Tyrion.
Yeah,
And
because
Tyrion.
that's including the entire.
If you're
going
going to take the root
you have to
and the
destroy it.
stem out, you got to take all of them.
Because that's
Yeah,
exactly
yeah,
what
yeah.
they're talking about in those.
And
other
that-
Yes,
brings-
they're talking about the whole family because when Arya says it to,
She's talking about you should have destroyed
she
every
said,
stock, but you left
"Oh,
a few."
here we did. We ripped them out root and stem, but we did not.
Yeah.
We thought we ripped them out root and stem, but we
But
didn't."
we didn't because we still
And-
left all
Yeah,
And-
and she kills everyone. So
and that
so it's
supports
very, 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 very
several
dangerous.
theories that I've seen about our good friend Tyrion
Yeah.
being a turncoat to the North and to Dany.
I
Yeah.
do not want to believe it, but it's possible. Whatever.
I mean, they
Yeah.
could do anything they want
You know,
at this point.
Cersei always says that. Also says this. It is these words are actually used a lot of times in the Game of Thrones series and in A Song of Ice and Fire. So Varys says it to Tyrion. Cersei says it. The Reigns of Castamere. Like they
Yeah.
Yeah.
obliviate
And when
the
Cer-
reign.
when Cersei
So-
said it in the show, I always felt like Cersei was talking about herself, like
Yeah.
about her own death.
Okay.
And that's just because she says that's what ruling is. It's lying on a bed of weeds, ripping them out by root,
Yeah,
one
yeah,
by
yeah.
one before
Yeah,
they
yeah.
strangle
Yeah.
you in your sleep. So
Yeah,
I always
yeah.
felt that she was talking about herself there. I don't know, but it
I hope
there's
it's
definitely
I hope it's foreshadowing her.
Yeah.
I hope it is.
No
that
question,
could
when
connect to
Dany is
Dany.
talking, she's talking about Cersei.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like you said, that's not just Cersei. If we're ripping it completely
Yeah,
out,
that's
that
Jaime
is
and
all
that's
Lannisters.
Tyrion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what.
So, and it may be that Jaime is the turncoat and not
Yeah.
Tyrion, but I think if Jaime becomes a turncoat, then by proxy, Tyrion.
Well, we don't know what's going to happen in the next episode because Jamie only promised to fight.
That's
for
exactly
the
right.
living. So we don't know what he's going to do.
I've also seen something, I don't remember if it was earlier today or the other day, but talking about Jaime may wind up being, like, the poison he gave Alanna.
Yeah.
Tyrell, he may have that same poison, and it may wind up being like a Romeo and Juliet situation where he
I hope so.
then kills Cersei, but also kills himself.
What I worry about is that everybody's going to be leaving Winterfell, and Sansa's going to be there by herself. Like maybe Brienne Tara, there maybe somebody will stay with her, but I worry about Cersei sending somebody down there to kidnap her.
Mm.
Oh, God.
To use her as a weapon against Dany and Jon, because Jon will bend the knee
Oh, absolutely.
for Sansa, for anyone in his
Yeah.
family. Like, that's
Yeah.
what I worry about. I don't know. Maybe that won't happen, but Cersei is that type of bitch
She is.
to send someone down there.
So, I mean, what does all
like,
this mean?
Euron can
We don't
be
know.
kidnapped.
We don't know.
Guys, that's our opinion
Yeah.
of the teaser.
The teaser.
We learned a lesson last week about trying to make too strong a prediction. I mean, Game of Thrones basically said,
F you.
we'll do it how we want to. And,
you can love it or hate it, or we don't
George
care. Just-
R.R. Martin said, don't worry about prophecies. And there was something about they'll take your member in your mouth. It was really awesome.
Rip-off.
However, we don't know. We watch a teaser. These are our thoughts. We're going to come back with one more episode before season 8, episode 4. Another quick talk about the big questions, big theories.
kind of
Big
more in
thoughts.
depth a little bit. Big
Yeah,
thoughts.
yeah.
Absolutely.
Remember to follow our page
Like our page.
and like it.
And
Share.
like us.
Share it.